Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm finishing up the fall decor in my kitchen. As you can see, got the bookcase to finish up and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that behind me with the sunflowers. I think it needs to go full fall color in here for that. Got to have some orange. Oh, and I'm also going to have a little bit, well, maybe a medium-sized shopping haul from a few stores. But before we get started, I want to give a big thank you to my sweet friend Liz at Traditions by the Seasons for mentioning my tablescapes on her video on Friday. And I have to admit that when I was watching it Friday morning, you know how sometimes you're not fully paying attention to some words that people are saying because you're just watching everything. And I was like, did she just mention my name? I had to stop it, rewind it just a little bit, and I was like, I'm like, oh my gosh, she just said my name. It was just like, I was like, just so touched by it. And I just want to thank you again for that, Liz. You know, bring a little tear to my eye, kind of starting to tear up a little bit here. But you know what? There's no crying and decorating. No crying and decorating. So before we get started on the bookcase here, I'm going to move my tray off of here, and I'm going to show you the little bit of the shopping haul I got. Well, let's get going on the shopping haul. First up is what I got at Michael's. You know, before we do that, you might have noticed I put a tablecloth on the table here. I thought this would look better to show up with some of the items that I'm getting so you don't get distracted with the glass. And you know, I love this tablecloth. I got actually two of these. This one is a cream color and the other one I have is a gold color with these leaves on it. And you can see how they pop out on here. And I use this all through fall, both of them. I might, we'll see. Since I took the tray off of here, I might put the other one on here at the end of the video and see what it is when we get started on that. So we'll see. But let's go ahead and see what I got at Michael's. Now, I went to Michael's on Friday, and you know what? I have to admit I have not been to Michael's yet for fall. Haven't bought anything there, haven't gone there. And I don't know why I haven't, because it is just one store away from Home Goods. Seems like I spend too much time at Home Goods. On my lunch, I don't have time to pop over to Michael's, so I just went there only on Friday real quick. And everything was buy one, get one free, which means 50% off. And to me, that is a great deal since Hobby Lobby still has their fall at only 40% off. So I did buy a bunch of leaf bushes and flowering bushes and little picks, but I also got these little signs. Now, each one of these signs was $10, and I ended up getting 4 signs, so I got them for $5 a piece. I like to put these around the house tucked in here and there with some pumpkins and some fall leaves. Not sure exactly where I'm going to put these yet. Might stick one in the kitchen here later on, we'll see. Oops. Glare off of that. And like I said, every one of these was $5. I thought was a good buy. Now I am going to show you one of the picks. I mean, I got way too many to show, but I saw these and I was just immediately drawn to the colors when I saw them. I'm like, what is that? I got to go over there. And they got little blueberries in it, and I haven't really seen blueberries in the fall foliage before. And as I'm looking at it, I'm going, I think that will look great on my back porch because I am doing the blue, and bring this out real quick, my little peachy orange pumpkins that I've painted here, and I thought it would look perfect. Look at this. When I get home, I check it out. I'm like, yes, that looks fabulous. Now you know what? I'm kind of kicking myself. I only got 4. I wish I would have at least got 2 more, or even 4 more. Now these were a little pricey at $12, but they, ended up paying $6 a piece for them. As you can see, they're pretty good sized. Now, I am so ready to get the back porch done. I'm not sure when I'm going to do that yet. Maybe on the weekend. We'll see. Still got tons more to do. I am just so far behind on everything. But like I said, I think I love these the best out of everything I got there. Well, okay, that is going to do it for Michael's. So I'm going to put this stuff away, and I'm going to grab the stuff that I got at Home Goods. All right, so this is one of the items that I got at Home Goods. Now, I know there's a lot of people who are Rae Dunn fans, and you know, I have to admit that I'm really not that big of a fan because I know everything is white and black. I'm a little more into color, but I love this box, and opens up. Now that is perfect for fall. Handles here. Got the distressed wood. It's perfect, great size. Do a centerpiece with it. You know, even on the kitchen table, on the countertop, on a dining room table, even over on the fireplace hearth. Maybe by the front door, on the porch. I'm not sure yet. But you know, I wasn't really hot on it just saying grateful on it. Oh, and it was only $12.99. As you can see, it's a great size. But what I decided, sorry about that, dropped it. They had little signs there. Now this one isn't quite as big. Now this one was $5.99. I thought this was really cute. This was actually up at the checkout. Yes, they get me at the checkout every time. As I'm standing there waiting in line, there's a big long line. I happened to see this. I'm like, oh, I like that. I held it up to here because I actually found a different sign, and I thought, well, you can always just set it right in front, because I might even put this in my dining room on the buffet, and you can put some foliage around it. Now the one I was thinking about using for it was one that said Harvest right here. I really like this one. This was also up by the checkout too, of course. You get me at the checkout. This one was $7.99. It's a pretty good size. It's really heavy. And this one fits over it a little bit, as you can see. And I thought that this would look really nice to have this open, have a bunch of foliage and a bunch of pumpkins, maybe some gourds in it, maybe even some corn. You know, you harvest corn late, yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Some Indian corn maybe would look nice. I don't even know if I have any more Indian corn. You know, I used to have that stuff. So, I'm going to show you one more thing. Now, actually, let me just grab it real quick. So, little story. I am looking everywhere for grapevine pumpkins at a decent price, preferably ones that will light up. Now I don't have any batteries in this one yet, but and I don't really care for this. This will come off. Now, I couldn't really find any anywhere, and I thought, well, let's check Home Goods and see, but you know how you can never find the right quantity that you need. I need 4 of them. Thinking of using these in a little flower arrangement where I need 2 each for my urns that are on my front porch there on the steps when you first come up to the porch. And I thought, I really need 4. And I really figured I wouldn't get anything at Home Goods, and it's hard to find them at other ones when you go there because they kind of seem to have different items. But I go in, I see this, I'm like, okay, I like it. I'm not sure if I like the Excelsior inside or not, and I definitely don't like this little ribbon. It's not what I want, but I do like the metal leaves on it, and the stem is metal. So, I couldn't believe it. There was 4. They had 4. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I'm lucky to get 2 of something when you need it lately. And most of the time you can't. I figure there's this, when I saw it at first, it was by itself, and then down the shelf a little bit further, I could see another one peeking out, and I go, oh my gosh, there's 3 more. Yes, I just grabbed them really quick and ran up to the checkout with everything. So I'm like, that's it, I need it. Now these were a little pricey. They're $14.99 a piece, but like I said, they do light up. I don't have any batteries in it yet, and I think these will look really, really cool when I get done with it. But you know what I didn't notice? Is that they smell. They have like a cinnamon smell. I didn't even notice it. It was the last thing I grabbed, went up to the checkout. You know, I had my box, I had these, and I saw those 2 signs up there, just waiting. So I had to go back to work. So these are in the back of my SUV. And when I came out after work to go home, my car smelled like cinnamon. I'm like, oh my gosh, my car smells like fall. This is perfect. And I'm like, what is this smell? And I've realized it's the pumpkins. So I'm not sure if it's the Excelsior, because there's nothing in here, so I don't know. But I thought that was great that I got these. You know, finally. Who would ever think they'd have 4 of something? They never do. No, never. So I was very lucky on that. All right, so let's see. I have a couple more things here to show you. So let me put these down and grab the next set. Next up is the stuff that I got at Hobby Lobby. Now I did get tons of the fall leaves and flowers too, which, you know, there's just so many to show. There wasn't anything special, kind of like that I found at Michael's, just their normal stuff. But they had tabletop stuff that week, half off, and I found this rooster and chicken, and I thought these were just the most cutest things. But not going to be using them in the kitchen. Like I said, I'm only using the white and the black ones, but they might go later on. But they are great for fall too, so I might find some place to put them. I'm not sure yet. But these, let me just check. Now, this one was $9.99 and this one was $11.99, and they were half off, so that's the reason I got them, because I wouldn't pay that much for them, of course. Now, this other thing I'm going to show you. First, I want to show you this plate. Now, this plate is not from Hobby Lobby, and I showed you a few videos back when I did my Secretary Hutch of that one mug. Now, this is the plate. Let's see if I can get it up. It's kind of hard to see it. There, how about right there? Because of the glare of the light right there. Now, there's two different designs, and there were 3 of each. That was perfect for my dining room table. So, I'm on the hunt for a blue pickup truck, preferably with pumpkins, because I have a couple red ones, but I don't have blue. So, couldn't find one in the store. Hobby Lobby does have one, but it's tiny, and I wanted a much bigger one, because I think, let me see, it was probably only like about that wide. And I want something big, because it's for my dining room table. So, little story is, I had to end up getting this red one here. And you know I'm going to have to paint it. I really don't want to paint it because I'm going to have to shade it with at least maybe 3 different colors of blues. You can see this one's shaded. Now, what I really wanted is I found one online. Yes, I did. TJ Maxx. I didn't know you could order anything on TJ Maxx. Who knew? Last time I looked at their website, you couldn't order anything. It just showed, they just advertised stuff for the stores. And then, of course, you could get on and look at your credit card and stuff. So, I found one. Yes, I did. For $19.99, it was 16 inches long. It was blue. It had pumpkins in the back. I'm like, this is perfect. I go in. Of course, you have to have a $89 order to get the free shipping, because it's only a $20 item and I don't want to spend that much on shipping. So, hey, no problem. They got lots of stuff. Yes, I found some stuff, which is going to be the next thing that I'm going to show you. And I'm like, great, I got it. Yes, that's exactly what I want. So 4 days, I mean, they confirmed my order and everything, got my email. 4 days later, they're shipping it out, my order. Well, I also get a little email that says one of your items has been canceled. The blue truck, yes. I was not happy, because I'm like, are you kidding me? You confirm my order. They already had an authorization on my credit card. I checked that same day I made the order. It takes them 4 days to process my order, and now they say I can't get the truck. So I wasn't happy. So that's why I decided to get this one. Like I said, it's a candle holder, but this will look nice. You know, I can put a bigger pumpkin up here, some leaves, some smaller pumpkins. I have some cute little pumpkins I'm going to put in there. But I wasn't too happy about that. But I did end up getting some nice stuff from there. And that is what I'm going to show you next. Alright, this is one of the things I got. And I'm looking on here, it matches my shirt perfectly. Look at that. And you know what? I'm sorry, I can't remember the prices on these, but they really weren't that much. I mean, you know how it is. It's the same prices that you get at Home Goods. TJ Maxx and Home Goods are the same. And I'm thinking this might have been $10, $11, something like that. And I like that sign a lot. And I got this buffalo check pumpkin. And you know me in paint, I don't really like the silver stem. It's going to go black, so that's another thing I got to paint. Speaking of painting, I love this little squirrel on here. I just don't know if I like the squirrel staying white. I may have to do a little bit of a brushing of brown on the squirrel, but he is cute. And like I said, I can't remember the prices on these. None of this stuff was really expensive. I'm thinking that this was like $6, $6 to $7 for this pumpkin. It is a soft one. It's all material. He was probably around the same price too. Like I said, it took me a while to get up to that $89. And I got 2 of these. And guess what? They're going to get painted too. They're the galvanized metal. I think these were $7 a piece. And you see, they're pretty good size. And then I think I want them orange. I like to have metal, but I think I want a little bit more orange on them. So I think I'm going to have to brush some orange paint on it. Now I did get something that was a little bit more expensive. I think this was around $30, maybe. I saw it at the end. It wasn't like I had to get it, but I went ahead and got it. Look at this wreath. Isn't this beautiful? Hangs just like right this. Yeah, I look really cute in there, don't I? Now, could put a bow up here. I don't know. Thinking about adding some orange pumpkins to it in there. I think some orange would be nice in there. I kind of like the way it looks right now, but I think it just needs a little bit more of the traditional fall colors added to it, because I do like to mix that with the creamy colors. But I do love this. I don't know. I don't even know where I'm going to put all these wreaths. I have so many wreaths that I like to use. Like I showed in my last video, the one with the white and the orange pumpkins. I originally got it with just the white pumpkins. I added the orange. I was thinking about adding a few more items to it. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I have quite a few doors around here, but I mainly just put them on my front door and maybe on the porch here off the dining room. Okay, so that is it for the haul. Like I said, there was some more stuff, and you know, I think this is gonna be the last haul that I do. No more shopping. Maybe not. I don't know. Can't promise that, but I won't do it on camera anymore. I think, yeah, I think that will be it since it's getting close. Unless I just find something super special to show you, because sometimes I don't get to use everything, but. I don't know. I probably shouldn't do any more shopping, right? I don't know. We'll see. All right, so I'm going to get this all cleared out of here, and then we're going to get over here on the bookcase and get that decorating done. And I don't know what I'm going to do with my sunflower thing here, what I'm going to put there yet. We'll see what I can find. So, like I said, I'm going to clear everything off, and we're going to get started decorating on the bookcase. First thing I want to put up is this fall sign. Now, I want to put some stuff in front of it, so I know it's going to cover it up. So I like to elevate things on scrap pieces of wood. Now, of course, in a perfect world, these would be painted dark brown so you wouldn't notice them. But right now, I don't have the time. So what I'm going to do, I'm just taking one of my napkins that looks fallish. I'm just going to wrap it. You know, you could also let it hang over, however you want to. This gives me the color that I want, and it gives me the elevation. So then I can start putting different picks, and that's all I'm doing is just setting some picks around in front of it. You got to work with these picks. And this, just like I said, you don't notice that too much necessarily. It's right there. Blends in a little bit. I'll put a little Add some black and white check to go with that. White pumpkin there. I think that is going to do it for that shelf. So just got to do a little bit of tweaking with everything. And make it kind of like that. Now the next shelf down here, I'm just going to put a little bit, I'm just going to put just a little fall pick right here, kind of have it hanging out. Get a little sunflower, cream colored sunflower in there. That. I'm going to have to move the camera down here soon. And I'm just going to use another one of these. Whoops. Of course, everything falls on me. Okay. Probably going to keep falling on me here. Kind of wanted to tilt it a little bit, but it doesn't want to stay tilted for some reason. Not cooperating at all. We're just going to set it like that now. Okay. So let me bring the camera down a little more so you can see the next shelf that I'm going to do. Okay, so now we're down on the floor here. Yeah, this is always fun. So I have my this little black and white rooster I got at Hobby Lobby. And I was going to put him on the top shelf, but he's just a little wobbly, and I'd probably knock him off up there. So, and I have my little pear and my artichoke ceramic ones that I always like to use in here. So we're just going to set some of the fall picks around it. Trying not to be in the way too much here. Actually, I think I want to put that one there instead. The leaves don't want to cooperate with me. I want them sticking up a little bit, but not covering too much. Chicken there. You know, I think I'm going to put a battery operated candle here. I'm going to put a candle down here for a little bit of light. This one's actually on a remote. I'll go ahead and get that turned on here real quick. See the light down there. Then I think I want to use two of the pumpkins here. I'll put this one. Actually, I think we'll put them all over here. Kind of like them all. This one area here like this. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe not. Kind of trial and error here. Not sure how I want to do this one pumpkin. I like them clustered like this. Does not want to stay down enough now. Kind of like that. And down here I've already put just a little bit of the foliage down here with a little white pumpkin and a sunflower. I think that is going to do it for this. So I'm going to get up off the floor and do a little close-up video on the bookcase for you. My top shelf here, and we're going to move down here. This one and that one. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and do a little tour of the kitchen. I got it all done. Okay, let's check out the kitchen here. I'm going to go in here. This is the one area in the breakfast nook. And I did tweak the tray just a little bit. I went ahead and added a little white pumpkin, the candle, of course, and the white sunflower, and the buffalo check pumpkin, just to kind of tie in with everything. And this over here is something I got at Pier 1 a few years back. And I added the red foliage in here and berries. Just give it a pop of red. It's more muted colors, as you can see, with the greens and the whites. And of course, back over here to the bookcase area. You know, the candles look much prettier in person. They get this weird glow on the camera here. I am going to be taking some pictures and doing a video because they usually show up better on the pictures. Now back in this corner, I had a little red chicken over here, which I'll show you what I did with it, and I added my white and black one here, and I just added a couple pumpkins and a little bit of the fall foliage for this corner. And I wish you could really see this well without all the faucets in the way, but I love how this one turned out. So we can get back over here. So I put one of my little signs here that I showed you from Michael's. Okay. And this is a little chicken. I think I got this at Hobby Lobby last year. And I went ahead and did this. Actually, what this is I already bought the thing with the pumpkins in it. I got it at Hobby Lobby, and I just added all the orange. None of this was orange. It was all tans and whites. So I thought I'd add a little bit of the fall colors. And it's actually, let me show you back here. I know I showed everybody the pumpkin bowl on the table for the vignette when I did that video. This is another pumpkin wooden bowl that I was going to use, but it wasn't big enough for the rooster's feet to go in. So it's just upside down, and this is a cloche, a wooden cloche that I have. I just took the glass top off and used it as a stand. So I thought this turned out really pretty. Hopefully I can get some better pictures of it. Like I said, it's really hard to get in here with the faucets. Okay, over here, it's a little dark in this area. This little red rooster here was over in the other corner. And I just added a little bit of wood items. This one container right here at the white top I had showed previously, where I got it at Goodwill. And this little mortar set, I got it at Home Goods a while back. I was wanted to add a little bit of wood into the kitchen, and also this little basket. It's wood and metal. So got a little bit of fall foliage here. Okay, the last area is up on top. Here, let me see. Really hard to see this. As I'm short, my tippy toes here, put the camera up here. So this is that rooster I showed a while back that I got at half off at Hobby Lobby. This is where he is going to be for a while. I was thinking about putting a lantern next to him. I might. So let me show you over here real quick. I like to do a few things, either on this corner of the island or come over here to this corner of the island. Now, before I've had my 3-tier tray on that end, but I like to do something right here too. So I'm not sure. I have a couple lanterns that I might bring in here, put one on top of the refrigerator there, and then put the other one on the island here. Not sure yet, but this is the way it's going to be right now. And that's all I'm going to do in the kitchen. Like I said, I'm going to take a few pictures, close-ups of everything, and then there'll be a short little video on that, and then we'll come back and wrap everything up. well guys, that is going to do it for the fall decor in my kitchen. Now, you know, I'm thinking about doing something with the niches up there. I'm not sure. You know, they're more farmhouse style, little bit of French country up there. I want to keep my roosters, but I'm thinking about getting rid of the cow and the pigs for sure. And possibly, and this will probably be all after Christmas because I don't think I want to decorate up there. I don't know if I should for fall. Maybe, I don't know. Kind of wanting to go more French country Tuscan back in my kitchen again, and probably going to do something about the buffalo check curtains. Maybe. I don't know, we'll have to see how it goes after Christmas. But one more thing I wanted to show you is this charger here. I got 6 of them. Now I want to thank one of my subscriber friends named Joe. She told me about these chargers that she saw, and they were at Macy's, and they were on sale for $9.99. Now these are totally gorgeous. Look at these. These look like wood. They're not. They're very heavy plastic, very thick. And they were on sale for $9.99 a piece. So I went ahead and got 6, and they're very Tuscan style. This all looks like it's carved wood. And it's very, I don't know if you can see, can you kind of see how dimensional it is? These are gorgeous. And I can't wait to use them in my dining room. Now, these will work great for fall and just for a Tuscan tablescape. So they're probably not good. I'm not going to use them for my next tablescape because, as you know, it's going to be with the blue truck with the pumpkins once I get it painted. And this is way too fancy. But I do like to do one elegant fall tablescape too, and this is definitely what I'm going to be using. So Joe, thank you so much for letting me know. I love them, and like I said, they're very heavy quality, because sometimes you'll pay $10 for them at other places and they're really lightweight. These are very thick and heavy, well worth the price. And again, I want to thank Liz for giving me that little shout out on her video. I truly appreciate it. And I hope everybody enjoyed my video today. And if you are new to my channel and you haven't subscribed yet, I would just love for you to hit that subscribe button down there and make sure you hit that bell for the notifications. And if you like my video, I always love for everybody to hit that like button. And you know, that helps out my channel, it helps me grow, it lets me know that I'm doing the right videos that everybody likes. You know, if there's something you want me to do, give me a comment, you know. I love to hear from everybody. Everybody gives me ideas too, what they like to do. And, you know, we're just here to help everybody out here on YouTube. So I want to wish everybody a very wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.